Good morning. It's October 29th at 10:30 in the morning, and I wanted to do a little documentary this morning on tools and a tool bench that we made here in our workshop, and maybe just observe some of the objects that are on this tool bench and maybe their relevance. All right. This is a new tool bench that we made. We had a skinnier one. It was only like 1.5 feet wide. Decided it wasn't wide enough to hold all of our tools. We wanted some room for growth. Made it out of a nice thick wood. I think each one of these are probably 2x6s. And made it plenty high and have some room. We're eventually going to make some drawers underneath that. In the end here you can see we have our clamps. Don's made a little paint bucket that says recycled metal. Any sort of thing that is just junk metal that could be recycled for welding on a welding project or just scrapped at the scrapyard. Got a little thing of wood glue. We have way too many saws. I think we're up to 6-8 saws at this point. You can see some of the things excuse me, that we're hanging here. Don's famous bucket of nails that I was messing with him the other day about, because he's constantly filling buckets full of old nails. Don won't. I feel like most people, when they take a board and they're getting it back to good shape by pulling all the nails out, they'll throw them away or disregard them. But Don saves every one of them, bends them back into shape, recycles and uses them over and over. Don told me a story one time about nails, and the pioneers used to burn their house down when they were deciding to move, so that they could collect all the nails out of them, because each nail was hand cast. So the nails were more valuable than the actual house, and maybe that's one of the reasons why he sees the importance, even though now today nails probably cost us maybe a penny or half a penny a piece. There's a big box of stamps we found at the factory. Here's a pretty good one. It says greenhouse. Got a couple chisels in there, which those will eventually go in those drawers I discussed. And then lastly, we wanted to talk about a particular tool. We tend to line all our tools out like this, just lay them out for quick and easy, I guess, browsing, you'd say, or so you can visually grab what you want real quickly. Don's got me in the habit of doing this. And the other day, there was this large bolt hanging or laying here, and when we were moving things around, I asked him, I said, what is the point of this bolt? Are you using it as a tool? I already kind of knew the answer, but I said, are you using this bolt as a tool of some sort, and what would you use it for? And he said, yeah, definitely, it's a tool to me. He said that he uses it to drive in nails, I guess to maybe recess them a bit, or maybe uses the corner of it. And then my camera, it probably isn't the best, it isn't HD quality, but on the end of the bolt, there's some little hash marks, and he said he also uses that for if you were doing bronze, you would take and pound this, because bronze is pretty soft. Like if you had a sprue that you had ground off at the grinder, you could use this to put little hash marks, not really hash marks, but kind of dirty it up a little bit to make it look like the rest of the casting, so you can disguise those parts that you had ground off, so it doesn't look so obvious. So there's an example of a tool.